Hey you guys, good morning. I got my coffee. I was out of coffee yesterday, so I had like 2 scoops because that's all I had. And then I just kept pouring hot water over it. It's really not good. And then at night, I walked down to my local supermarket with, and got some coffee. So having some nice strong coffee today. So you guys pointed out this video, and I found a pretty interesting video. It's called The Story Behind Anna Nicole Smith and the Clown Video. And the clown video is very interesting. She's talking in baby talk, and they're talking about slides, water slides. Now remember, water slides have a meaning to these cults. Don't ever go to a water slide party, and don't ever go onto the slide. Ever. Okay? Because it has something to do with slip sliding away. Okay, so it looks like a little girl is putting makeup on her. But if you watch this video, it looks like she's talking about her stomach as if there's gas in her stomach, not a baby, and she's talking in like this little girl kind of voice, right? Also, I just want to show her face here. Let me see. Okay, just look at her face.
Howard K. Stern says Anna is the...
Okay, look at her face here. And then look at over here her original face. Okay. So, I mean, she does have filler in here, but I mean, it's just interesting. She looks so
Now that you've seen the Carvana app,
different.
any questions?
Wow, I was going to do a whole one on the clown video, but this is so interesting. I think this is little Anna Nicole Smith, but anyway, let me go back. Let me show you what she looked like when she was really little. Okay, this is her when she's little. And then I think this is her right here. I just think it's her, but I'm not sure. So this is like their kind of humble upbringing, or what they're showing to be their humble upbringing, right? I don't know. This is her again. Okay, so now she's gotten some, a little bit of a change, and she's got a little bit different eyebrows. She looks a little bit different now. I don't think they're saying this is her. I mean, this looks nothing like her to me.
Tomboy didn't always see eye to eye with her mother Virgie, who was a deputy sheriff.
Okay, her mom was a deputy sheriff. I think that's pretty interesting.
When she was a teenager,
this is her as a teenager.
Anna left home and moved to the small town of Mahia, Texas.
She moved in with us when she was about, I believe about 14, and we didn't have a lot of money.
So, I guess she was something happened, like, she was maybe a foster child, or...
Even though they were poor, Anna imagined a different future for herself.
She always told me that she was going to be something someday.
That does not look like her, that one with the blonde. This one, I mean, I think Anna Nicole is so pretty, but this just to me it doesn't look like her, but I know that I've put weird makeup on myself before. It doesn't look... There's so much product placement in this. Tehana's...
High school, she got a job at Jim's Crispy Fried Chicken, where she would meet her first husband.
When she was working at this fried chicken place, she met Billy Wayne Smith, who was also a teenager, and they fell in love. They ended up getting married.
I mean, she's so pretty. Look how pretty she is. This is like so strange, okay? So this, look at this face, right? I think she's so pretty, okay? And then in the video I just showed you, she's got these really big lips, and it just doesn't, it almost doesn't even look like her. But it's still her. I mean, it's obviously still her. Just with some, I guess maybe lip filler or something.
It was not the glamorous life she dreamed of. Then one day, on a whim, she decided to try something new.
Every day, and there was this big neon sign. It was blue and white, and it had this lady in high heel shoes. She had the bikini on, and it would flash tiptoe and back, tiptoe and back, like that. And I was like, oh, how neat, I can dance. I'd love to do that. I didn't know it was topless, though. When she started out.
So she wanted to dance, and I guess didn't know what it was.
She didn't have breast implants yet, and so her body was much different than the one that everyone knows her for.
She had some implants done. She used to actually be an A-B cup, and she definitely went to the D's and then the double D's. And, of course, men love big breasts.
Customers liked to lavish Anna with expensive gifts and extra tips. But no one was more generous than the very old, very wealthy J. Howard Marshall II.
So, I mean, listen, they were friends. I don't know. She said she never liked him that way, but she said he was nice to her. He was kind to her. And I think she had a little boy at the time.
The two of them couldn't have been more different. The 86-year-old billionaire had headed an oil company and taught law at Yale Law School. Anna was a stripper with a DUI arrest behind her.
At the time she met J. Howard Marshall, he was married, and he also had a mistress who was also a former stripper. So he wasn't really in the place to be having a girlfriend, but he definitely was wooing Anna Nicole.
Then, in 1992, in a stroke of bad luck, both Marshall's wife and his mistress died.
So he was very...
What? Oh my God. Did you know that? His wife and his mistress died suddenly.
Upset, he was needy, he was looking for a woman to comfort him, and she was there, and she gave it to him.
When Marshall began asking Anna to be his wife, she refused.
I said, honey, let me go make something of myself first, so people don't look at me as a gold digger, so I have my own identity.
So, what's interesting is that little girl voice that she uses. It's just like so high. So, when I saw this,
I started out loving people. I just loved people, and I hated suffering. I grew up in a really tough environment.
So this is the video you guys are pointing out, and I think Anna Nicole was always fascinating to everyone, but she's talking, I don't know what this is. Is that like a little, let's watch it.
Anna, look at me. Anna. Anna. Anna, look at me. Riley thinks you've absolutely lost your mind. Riley thinks you've lost your mind. think she had? Is this a mushroom trip? Is this a mushroom trip? Is this a mushroom trip? I'm kidding.
So, the makeup was done by a child, and then they filmed her, and, you know, obviously she doesn't look like, I mean, look at the Anna that we know is this one. Just the gorgeous, kind of guest model-y looking one. This is like an unflattering thing, but I don't know what she's doing. That baby doesn't even look like a baby. I think it's like it's a doll of some kind.
I'm kidding.
I don't think he's kidding. I think he's being a jerk. That's just my opinion.
I said this footage is worth money.
Why? What footage?
This thing you're looking into?
It's a camera.
Exactly.
So, I guess he was saying it's worth money.
Well, maybe you don't recognize the name, but I'm sure you recognize that sensuous look that's been seen on neighbors. Have a look like her.
So this is how we
Here
know
she is,
her.
Anna Nicole Smith.
I mean, she's super tall.
I'm Regis. This is Kathy Lee.
Nice to meet you.
Have a seat right here, Anna.
What a year you've had.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like a guest shirt to me.
Yeah, jeans and all.
Well,
Although Marilyn Monroe has been an idol of yours all your life, right? You're
Definitely.
Yeah.
I love her.
Have you been told your whole life that you looked like her, or you reminded people of her?
Some people, not a lot.
I mean, she's so pretty. So this guy got this video of her when I think she was just messing around with a little girl, but then I don't understand the part with I mean, I've never seen this footage, you guys, so I'm seeing it for the first time, really going, what in the world is going on? And it does remind me a little bit of the Katy Perry footage, and you guys have pointed out that is not, that's like a weird hotel room. This clown thing is just very strange, you know, when we know about the breeding program now, so it becomes strange.
I don't dress that much. I mean, I used to not dress up much, and I have to dress up all the time. But
well, let's take a look.
So, see the smile where she got all the gum? I mean, to me, that's so cute. I love the gums. So, you know, I don't know what to say about the clown video. I get like weird feelings watching it. It looks like she doesn't know that they're gonna, you know, extortion or blackmail or something with that video. Or she's acting like she doesn't know.
At a typical, what they call a headshot here in the business. No, you don't dress up much. Okay. Now let's split it with your idol Marilyn Monroe. And yes, there is a tremendous similarity there. Fantastic.
wow.
What do you think?
You even travel with Marilyn Monroe videos. Is that true? I read that.
Right. I got 4 of them with me now, as a matter of fact.
Do you?
I mean, she's so tall. I didn't know she was that tall. Is she like 6 feet tall? She looks really tall in this. I mean, I know he's not that tall, but...
Keep watching the same ones all over again. I also read that you really never blossomed, as they say, until after the junior prom.
No, until after I had my son. Then I went way out.
Big difference from the junior prom.
All right. Well, she was always charming. I mean, we liked Anna Nicole, and you know, some people think she's still alive. I'm one of those people. So, anyway, she's very cute, very charming.